It is so difficult to contain my excitement. Duchess difficult is a dictator in heels. I am here today filled with optimism, coming to you to make the announcement. I'm sure so many of you already know things are turning for the Duchess of Sussex and the Duke of Sussex. He doesn't even know it yet. He's in the mountains of California, in the desert, celebrating with his mate, Nacho. Somebody made a reference to the two of them and Brokeback Mountain. I think that is very, very naughty and not very kind. I will let that slide for now. Today is about optimism, revealing, if you do not already know, we have finally been offered olive branch from the other side of the pond, England, from our royal family. We have missed so much for so many years. They have publicly, officially wished happy 40th birthday to the Duke of Sussex on their official website, that of the royal family in England. Our in-laws, my in-laws, Prince Harry's family since 2021, they had not sent a message to the Duke or to me. This is the most optimistic, hopeful news I have had for you in a long, long time. No matter that I am alone this weekend, children, prince and princess are out of the house with Mother Doria on the beach of Santa Monica. As you know, the Duke celebrating, as I said. Why do I repeat myself? He doesn't even know it yet. He does not have a signal on his phone. I have tried to contact him. He's not even aware. He's not even aware the royal family reached out an offer of an olive branch. What more of a great news can we have had? All of the plays, all of the games that we have done for so many years took so much energy out of us here in Montecito are paying off. They are saying, here, we give you an olive branch. We send you an olive branch. I'll take it. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. Give and take, give and take. I've been telling you all that from so long ago. Acting scenes, it's a pull and push. It's a pull and push. Why am I doing it the opposite? Doesn't even matter. I should be the one that goes and grabs it now that it's available. I've been trying so hard to get in touch with the Duke, but there's no answer in the mountains, like I said. So this is the best birthday present anybody can wish for on their 40th birthday. I am so excited to come to you with this hat. Also, I must tell you, I wore before the same way Princess Catherine does, recycles all of her beautiful clothes, couture. She wears the same dress in different colors. I've decided to do the same thing with my hat. Wear it again. This is going to be the one, if you tell me that you agree, you, my darling audience, are the ones that listen to me through all the heartaches, all the unfulfilled moments, pessimistic times that we had to go through, not knowing if we are ever going to be accepted back. There is hope again. Do you remember how many times I've told you? Characters in acting. I am an actress. I will never, never, never not be an actress. They have hope, even in the darkest of the hours. I have and had hope. And this is what the result is. They are offering an olive branch, or they are sending it. I'm not sure. Are they sending it to us in a envelope? I hope it's long enough and big enough, filled with olives. I am here waiting, waiting. I am waiting to receive it, ready to catch. before they change their mind. I did not think of that. What if they don't hear a response from me or from the Duke? They will think that I do not, or we do not accept it. We accept your olive branch. Send it already. It was clear in your message. Wishing Duke of Sussex happy 40th birthday, Prince William, and beautiful, yes, beautiful Princess Catherine reposting the message on their Instagram. Please, can you hear me out there over the waves, over the boats, over the yachts of the ocean? I will take it. I will grab it. If you just send it to me, send it to me now. Send it to me before you change your mind. How exciting this news is. I feel like I want to cry. I haven't cried in such a long time. It's been ages. I felt that I was not wanted, put down by so many out there. Just lately, I decided not to focus on that right now, but I'm just going to mention it. Speaking out, what makes you feel bad, is another exercise in acting, another acting tool that you may borrow and use in everyday life. Speaking out is when you release negative thoughts being placed onto you, such as the titles. No, 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 no. I'm not speaking of the optimistic, hopeful title of working royal again, which I know is going to happen. In preparation, I chose this hat for the royal balcony. What do you think? The balcony at Buckingham Palace. I knew it all along. I even predicted it. Hallelujah, hallelujah. That reminds me of that beautiful song by Leonard Cohen. Yes, let me go back to the bad news and get them out of my system, speak them out so they don't bury under, hide within my deepest of my soul. I must bring them to light, shine that light as bright as I can. I've learned this from the beautiful, elegant future queen, Princess Catherine. She so eloquently was able to mention that is how she hopes her journey of recovery and others will be like, shining the light on difficult times, no matter personally, artistically, medically. Put that spotlight as bright as we can, light out the darkest moments hidden in our soul. Those moments that I was referring to recently. What do you think I'm going to talk about? Very difficult to get used to this hat. It's very unique and big brim. Next product, maybe on my lifestyle brand, which I don't know if I have anymore. That doesn't matter. We'll be going back to working royals. That's all I care about. It's the Hollywood Reporter. It was kind of unexpected, somewhat imaginative. So I applaud them. I applaud you. I'm not going to let you take away my joy of this beautiful, momentous occasion. Finally, the Hollywood Reporter called me Duchess difficult. Duchess difficult, first of all, is not grammatically correct. You should go back, have your editor edit your article. You know, the old story. I let so many of the members of my staff go. Of course, I had to let them go. They do not know how to collaborate artistically. They do not know how to collaborate creatively. They are afraid of someone who has great acting tools at their disposal. I can bring so much more truth to their moments within their vision of their shows planned for us. No, they do not want to accept my input. No, they do not need it. They know it all. You cannot work with them. So then I have to let them go. That doesn't make sense that they would call me Duchess difficult for that. I am trying to protect my soul as it is part of my actor's instrument, trying to protect my content. I don't want anybody else punching it down, slapping it off, doing. onto me personally? No. You know what I do with that? I take that negativity, turn it into jewels. No, I'm not referring to the beautiful jewelry that I received from my late mother-in-law, Princess Diana. No, I'm referring to imaginary jewels, imaginary jewelry. As an acting coach. Whoops, I'm not an acting coach. That just came. Maybe I will be one day. I am an actress. Then the next one they came up with, I was laughing when I first read it. Are you ready for it? Dictator in heels. Why wouldn't I like that? That presumes that I am a leader. I will take only that part of the title, let all the rest go out the window. Go out the window. Do you see how, again, I'm using acting tools, throwing out all that is not good for me, all that doesn't put me in an optimistic, hopeful mood. Pick it up. Thank you for your negative wishes and thoughts and titles. Huh, throw it out the window. It's gone. It's gone outside. Oh, what am I doing? I cannot even hold still. I must not move as much as I did in my prior episode to be offered an olive branch. They could have said they're going to offer a cherry branch, offer an apple branch. No, no. They decided to come up with the most beautiful of all the trees and all of the orchards in the world. Now that I think of it, I should have named my lifestyle that's under the dirt, buried, don't need it anymore. They've decided to come up with offering of an olive branch. When I say olive branch, what images can you conjure up in your beautiful brain, in your imaginative brain? I would hope that my audience, you, my darling smart audience, have. Tell me, what images come to you when you think olive branch? Oh, I have the beautiful country, Greece in mind. I also have some relatives there. I never spoke of them before, or maybe just mentioned a moment, but I am not sure. I love them very much, much more than my family here. They said that I was not royal. They said that I was not a duchess. What do you have to say now, stepsister and brother and father? I don't wish you anything bad. You can think back and realize how much wrong you have also done unto me. Now the branch will be here soon. I am going to write a letter. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write a letter in my calligraphic writing, which I'm sure is going to work, even though it did not work for the lifestyle brand. But I know King Charles, my father-in-law, is a very creative, imaginative king. Did you know he can recite monologues from Shakespeare? I know. Isn't that incredible? We have that in common, which I never mentioned before. I am going to take a piece of paper and I'm going to have to go into my office, which is over on the other side. Dear father-in-law, Shakespeare, know it all, actor, I'll just be kind and nice and I will put him up on a pedestal. I know he doesn't have to be put up. He already has so many fans. I understand what it's like to be excited and optimistic about the future. I take back what I said about Princess Catherine and Prince William and the children copying the footage, the new release of their beautiful message to let us know that Princess of Wales has passed one of the most difficult chapters, going through this difficult medical time in her life, even though there's going to be much more time needed for her to be able to heal before she can come back to public duty. Oh my goodness, the excitement has put my brain in so many different working compartments. I have to gather myself and use this hat to compress them, compact them into one thought at a time. It is so exciting. Yes, I take back saying that the footage that they released, which was really beautiful, the whole family together on the sand, in the grass, with the butterfly, that was not copied from me. I only said it because at that time I was not sure that they were going to offer us an olive branch. How would I have known that was going to happen over this weekend? I had no idea. I've been working towards that for so many years. I am exhausted, exhausted, but it's paid off. The wave has turned. What is the expression? What is the expression? Please put it down in the comments below. Help me with my vocabulary, not have it be so mediocre. Give me more words so I can elaborate. I wish my words would match all of the sentiments. I am so much more capable of being animated, acting out. The words do not catch up to that capacity. Does anybody understand? I'm sure everybody has a flaw. Everybody's got an obstacle to want to overcome. If we did not have, it would mean that we are done living, and we do not want to do that, do we now? What do I do? How do I get in touch? Oh, I'm going to write a letter. I must go. I only have a few more minutes before I must go. Write a letter to King Charles and send it overnight. How can I do that? Can I send it by boat? Can I send it by plane? Or do they just want a symbol? Should I just take an image of me, a photograph, and post it publicly with an olive branch? I must find an olive orchard somewhere around Montecito. If any of my viewers are from Montecito, California, please let me know if you have olive orchard so you can give me an olive branch as a symbol so I can do a picture. I can call the paparazzi, show the royal family back in England that I have accepted it. I am holding it. Yes, we accept. Yes. I don't want it to be too late, as I said before, and they get the misinformed message from us by not responding that we are not ready to go and be working royals again. Oh, it's going to be my appearance on the balcony, and this time it is going to be like I've never experienced it before. The last time that I appeared with the royal family, I had no idea how my life was going to turn out. I was filled with wrong hope. There was wrong hope. Do you see? Same thing that happens every time I put on a hat. That's why I must wear it before I appear in public so I do not keep bumping into it. Just before I came to do the episode, I was trying to come around the corner from the mansion and I bumped the brim onto the wall. I almost hit myself in the eye. Can you imagine that? Yes, I'm a normal human being, just like you all. You don't have to see me and believe that I am better or greater than you, that I make no mistakes. Of course I do, and you know them all. I choose to reveal them. You are the only people, my audience, I'm referring to you. You are the only people who can understand all that I'm going through. And I appreciate it so much. I encourage more of you to be on my side, watch my program so we can grow and grow and grow. Now we're going to have so much more content. Now we're going to be taken seriously again. We're not going to be made fun by South Park as we were before, saying, I want privacy. I'm going on a so-called royal tour. I will be going on a royal tour. We already have in mind where we wanted to go before we got this offer of the branch. Do you understand? Guess where the next destination is going to be? Africa, Botswana, Botswana. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. If not, do not get upset, as I have made it very clear. I have a problem pronouncing words and speaking English correctly. So again, I'm going back to my speaking out, revealing it all. So nobody has the power on me to call me and to be calling me on those things. I reveal them first. Therefore, I still maintain the ownership over my actor's instrument. Botswana, Africa. Oh, The sunsets there are so beautiful. I have never seen a more beautiful sunset than the one in Africa. I was there twice. The first time I went on my own, trying to get my claw on my Duke, posing as Princess Diana did years ago. First one has a negative component around it. The second one was our honeymoon, pre-marriage honeymoon. We spent 5 days. We camped out in a luxurious camping facility. We were looking at the sunset and we were strategizing how the two of us, me without acting jobs, him without guarantee that he will be a king. We said we've got to transform ourselves, see how we can use these smaller roles we were given in life and turn them into principal roles. As there are no small roles, only small actors or small people. The important people, those who are leaders, will take those small roles. That's how we understood each other, had that in common to link ourselves together for life. Made a plan to turn those roles into principal roles. Exited, you may call it whatever you want to, it doesn't bother me anymore. And we said, let's go off to Hollywood, create our film the way we want to. We'll have prince and princess, one boy, one girl. We will have a mansion in the sunshine state of California amongst the rich and famous, and we will become principal roles. That hasn't really happened, but I will never go back to regret. Neither will my prince, Duke of Sussex, regret. We have not tried. We've tried. There's nothing wrong with trying. The trying is already the result, as I've said it so many times. Falling on our faces is okay. I'm reminding myself, I'm reminding you all, it's not about the falling and failing, it's about the getting up and doing it again and falling just a little bit better the next time. That is what's happening in this moment. I am so excited. We are so ready to accept the olive branch. Do not forget, it could have been any other branch, but no, they decided to go all the way and give us the best branch of them all, an olive branch that goes back to the ancient Greeks. Connection again. Did they mean it? Was it a coincidence? Did you know one of the oldest ancient theater is in Epidavros? Yes, that's a region in the south part of Greece. To this day, after thousands and thousands of years, actors put their work on that stage that was built thousands of years ago, and without microphones, without any kind of technology from our modern day. The audiences, thousands of them outside in the hills of Peloponnese region of Greece, all of the audience members, no matter close to the stage, farthest away from the stage, can hear everything the actors are saying without having to have a microphone. The stage in the theater was designed in such a way that if a pin drops, you can hear it without the use of technology. Isn't that amazing? Olive branches were what now the Oscars are to the A-listers in California who are now going to want to be back in touch with us since we are back into the royal circle, the most important royal family in the world. They're going to be knocking on our door. Oprah is not going to come as she did during my speech at the bookstore, interrupt me. She did not consider me to be principled enough. She will not do that anymore. When I asked her to come to my wedding many years ago, the reason why she wanted to come to the wedding, to be friends with us, is because she loved the royal family. That royal family is what we need to make our dreams, mine and Duke's, come true. I was just able to understand that now. I do not know why it took me so many years. It's never too late. For as long as we learn. Am I correct? Oh, yes, I forgot to finish the previous idea. Oh, my hair is going in my mouth. Oh, it's okay. I was saying the olive branch was during the ancient time, as the Oscar statues are now, they were being placed on the most important actors, the winners, the same way that nowadays all of the people who are going to be knocking on our doors are when they receive an Oscar statue that was made into a beautiful coroana. We say that in what language? That's in Romanian. I'm picking up Romanian from Art of Experiencing. I know she is from Transylvania. Coroana. How do you call it in English? Crown. Yes, coronation comes from coroana. Coronation comes from coroana, which is the original word in Romanian. Romanians are more important than they even probably know. I'm making everybody aware of that. I hope I have audience in Romania who watches my show. Hello, if I have not seen you before, welcome if this is your first time. Yes, I make a lot of references to your country, to Transylvania. Thank you, mulțumesc, mulțumesc. That's thank you in Romanian. Yes, I've learned that word from Art of Experiencing. So they use that coronation, they use that branch as a crown, choosing the best actor, the best actress, and all that you know when watching all the Hollywood red carpets, Oscar events that now I have a chance to go to. So thank you, royal family. Thank you, my darling half of who I am. I am part of you now. You are sublime to know how to send such a message. I don't think any of these reporters, media, they don't even understand. I don't think anybody has made a reference to that. That's why I'm here with my program, with my YouTube channel, like nothing you've ever seen. Nothing exists out there of this sort. I bring so many elements teaching you all so much more than just get the news in a very straight and forward delivery, the way that most of these people and most of the YouTube creators, with the exception of some, River, I love this creator. I get inspired by sometimes. So thank you for your inspiration, River. And I want to thank you all for allowing me to share my greatest news in a very long time. I needed to share it with someone, and there's nobody here. I was calling out. I forgot that my Prince Harry was on his celebratory vacation weekend. I was left on my own in the mansion, and I needed to let it out, to speak it out. I needed you so much. I always need you when I come to you filled with joy, sometimes sorrow, sometimes confidence, sometimes vulnerability, showing you public persona, private persona, and all that is in between, the bad, the good, and the ugly, the good, and the bad. Another expression, I'm turning it, combining it in my own interpretation. These are only my interpretations from my acting perspective. Those ludicrous comments from a few more of you out there are very positive. You've supported me, are supporting me. My channel is growing, subscribers are growing. Please continue to do so. But for those few, you do not understand what I do. I act. I incorporate my everyday experiences, my personal life moments, going back to my childhood up to now. And I bring in the imagination, the daydreams, the fantasies, all parts, all elements of the acting tools. And I combine them as if they were keys, notes from a musical act. Put them all together. I place them depending on where they fit best with each episode. That's all I do. Do not misunderstand and think that there's something wrong with me, as some of your comments have been of those few commentators. If you don't like what I'm doing, my interpretations of it all, be kind. Let's all be kind and be optimistic. Do not watch if you don't like it. And if you don't understand what acting is what I've just explained. That's what I do in every episode. I am an actress. I don't know how many times I have to repeat and let everybody know that. Excitement. I feel so much more at peace. My soul feels wonderful again. And yes, 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 Duke and I accept your olive branch. I even accepted myself on my head. If you wish to send two, just in case, I'm not asking for too much, so I can put it as a crown, as the best actress in the world. I can appear with it on the balcony of Buckingham Palace and let all the world know that we have mended our difficulties from the past. Prince William and Prince Harry have put the rift behind them. Now we're all coming together as a family, united. It will do everybody good. It will put us in the spotlight again. Hollywood A-listers will want to be friends with us. It will do good to the royal family. They will be looked upon as people who forgive and forget, even though there was somebody who was saying that sometimes to forgive someone who has betrayed and done you wrong is not possible. So how do you get to that forgiveness if it is not possible? You don't. You don't forgive. If someone betrayed your soul, the most important to an actor's instrument as acting is illumination of that soul, illumination of the human spirit. Live in the present, in the moment, hope and be optimistic for the future. These are things that I am looking forward to doing, circling back to the beginning of the episode. All we have done, it has worked. It has worked. Now I'm going to say thank you to all of you for letting me be part of your lives. I don't have so many people I can share with. You mean the world to me. I'm going to take a bow. Do not mistake it for a mocking one. It is going to be an actor's curtain call. That's all. Let me know what you think of my attire today. How much do you love it? I think I'm looking beautiful. Beauty comes from the inside. I'm glowing. I hope everybody can feel that inner glow. Let it come out and shine it from your beautiful faces on to everybody else in the world who needs it. Let's all try to do good in the world from now on, as the Duke mentioned it so beautifully in the statement he put out on his 40th birthday. It is his birthday, that celebration that brought the world together again. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Mwah, mwah, mwah.